Okay, this is a reaction video. This is from Clune B. Please click like, share, and subscribe for them as well as for me. How we shower and do laundry at negative 71 degrees Celsius, negative 95 degrees Fahrenheit in Yakutia, Siberia. Well, this is, I'm actually kind of curious about this. This should be interesting. I've never been in that kind of cold. The coldest I think I've ever been is negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit in Ohio at one time. I think that's the coldest I've ever been, and that was absolutely freezing.
Life in the coldest inhabited place on Earth is not easy, and even seemingly simple daily tasks can take a whole day. Locals
Wow, I mean that's just to stand out there and chop firewood in that kind of weather. Wow.
dedicate their weekends to doing laundry and washing in their wooden bathhouse, the only option for maintaining personal hygiene in a region without running water.
Yeah, I guess that you wouldn't have running water; it would be frozen in the pipes.
To get the bathhouse to the right temperature, Stanislav and his son must start heating it well in advance. The bathhouse in Yakutia are heated by wood-burning stoves, and the temperature inside the steam room can reach up to 70 degrees or higher. It takes them to 5 hours and requires a lot of wood. Because it takes so long, the locals will usually shower only once or twice a week.
That's messed up. I mean, good God, only shower once or twice a week?
As the bathhouse slowly heats up, Stanislav and Julistan set out to get the water from the garden snow, making sure to gather enough for both washing and laundry.
I guess that would make sense. You would just use the snow on the ground to get the water. That's what makes sense.
Julistan is 13-year-old, the third child in his family, and a student at the local middle school. Despite his young age, he has already learned the necessary skills to survive in the extreme climate and is always there to help his father. With the water collected and the bathhouse heated, Zinaida, the wife of Stanislav, and their 16-year-old daughter Julia are ready to begin their weekly laundry.
Boy, can you imagine living like that? That's insane. To be that cold, and that's insane to live like that in that area.
Every Sunday, the two of them wash the family's clothes by hand, using the snow water that Stanislav and Julistan have collected from the garden. With a large family to care for, there's a lot of laundry to get through. Despite the heavy workload, Zinaida and Julia work diligently together to ensure that the family has clean and fresh clothes for the week ahead. Meanwhile, Julistan is helping his father in another important task of heating their home. The harsh winters in Yakutia require filling up the stove with wood twice or even 3 times a day for 9 months of the year.
I mean, where do they get all the wood? I mean, I know I saw the wood pile, but where do they get all the wood for all that to be able to do? That's an amazing task in and of itself.
As the heat from the fireplace starts to warm the house, Julistan hurries to the outdoor toilet, a small shed that covers a pit. While using an outdoor toilet may seem less convenient, it's actually more hygienic. The frozen temperatures make it difficult to have working pipes, which would easily freeze, and indoor toilets without sewage would become quite unpleasant.
Yeah, I would say so. So I guess you got to do it outside. But that either way, that's still insane to have to use an outdoor toilet to use the bathroom there. That's insane. But again, with all the snow there, and you heat the snow, you have plenty of water there, so you don't have to worry about that. And the water is fresh water too.
In the meantime, Zinaida and Julia finished washing their clothes. They hung the freshly cleaned garments outside in the garden to dry in the freezing winter air. This is a traditional method that helps to keep any remaining germs, leaving the clothes crisp and refreshed. The freezing winds in Yakutia work quickly, causing the wet clothes to stiffen and becomes as hard as boards within minutes.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. You have them wet and they get stiff real quickly. Then I guess you bring them inside and let them heat up.
In the dry, frosty air, the wet clothes freeze and slowly evaporate due to the dryness of the air, although there is still some moisture on the fabric. With skillful hands, Zinaida expertly gathers the frozen laundry and brings it back inside. The laundry absorbs the refreshing scents of winter, making it especially sweet to sleep on. As the evening approaches, Zinaida busies herself with preparing dinner while the boys get ready for their bath. After hours of heating the bathhouse to a sweltering 70 degrees Celsius, Stanislav and Julius relax in the heat of the steam room, especially as the outside temperature drops to minus 50 degrees, which is 120 degrees colder.
Boy, I tell you, that is absolutely amazing to see how that all pans out. And I mean, good God, once or twice a week you do this. This is your one time you can actually clean your body and get yourself refreshed.
Once finished, Stanislav and Julius run outside to cool off in the freezing cold air. The difference between the hot steam room and the cold air is believed to have many health benefits, including improving circulation and invigorating the body. After cooling down, they use the melted snow, water, and soap to wash away any remaining sweat and to clean themselves. While Stanislav and Julius are washing in the bathhouse, Zinaida and Julia are busy making their favorite dumplings filled with minced beef. Zinaida
I guess the ladies go to the bathhouse later in the evening.
is well known in the village for her delicious cooking skills and is always teaching her daughter new dishes and training in the kitchen.
많이 갔다 그래. 그치? Chơi đốn được cơ. Vì cho nó bên miền bộ được. Vì ta sọc sang kia.
Once the dumplings are prepared, they put them on the terrace outside to keep them frozen while they are in the bathhouse. The cold temperatures outside helps to preserve dumplings.
Yeah, I mean, look, you don't need a freezer. I mean, you don't need to put them in a freezer when you live there. You just put them outside. It's cold enough. In fact, it's probably colder than most freezers are. So, I mean, yeah, you don't need a freezer in Yakutia, Siberia.
Ensuring that they are ready to cook and serve once they return from the bath. It's dinner time. Zinaida returns from the bathhouse, refreshed and ready to cook a delicious soup with dumplings for her family. In Yakutia, most people make soup every day. It's a nourishing food that helps to stay hydrated and warm in this cold, dry climate. On this Sunday evening, they can finally take a moment to rest and unwind after a long and busy day.
This is absolutely insane. I mean, I could never live in that environment. It is absolutely frigid. You know, how do we shower and do laundry at negative 71 degrees Celsius, which is negative 95 Fahrenheit? Yeah, please click like, share, and subscribe from Albania as well as for me as well. But this was insane. I could never live like that. But thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.